What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Eternal Masters, Episode 9, for the finale catch-up of our spoilers. We are now officially back on track for all new release spoilers after this video. If you haven't already seen the current spoilers for this set, feel free to check out this video, like it, leave your comments down below on what else you hope to see in Eternal Masters. And without further ado, let's dive right in. Alright, first up in our usual fashion are the creatures, so let's get started. First on that list is Thunderclap Wyron, coming in a 2 colorless, a white and a blue for a 2/3 Drake with flash and flying. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1. Sweet card, great for modern and legacy. Next up, we've got Sphinx of Steel Wind. 5 colorless, a white, blue, and a black for a 6/6 artifact Sphinx. He is a mythic. Flying, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, protection from red and from green. This guy's a tad bit ridiculous, and I'm kind of excited to play him. Might rebuild Sidri, just seeing these artifact creatures. Next up, we have Ticking Gnomes, coming in a 3 colorless for a 3/3 artifact gnome. He is an uncommon with an echo of 3 colorless. Sacrifice Ticking Gnomes. Ticking Gnomes deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Pilgrim's Eye, coming in a 3 colorless for a 1/1 Thopter with flying. When Pilgrim's Eye enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Nothing too fancy, but he can be skull clamped, which is always nice. Trigon Predator at 1 colorless, a green, and a blue for a 2/3 beast with flying. When Trigon Predator deals combat damage to a player, you may destroy a target artifact or enchantment that player controls. This guy is amazing. Flamekin Zealot. 1 colorless, 2 red, and a white for a 2/2 elemental berserker. When Flamekin Zealot enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste until end of turn. Sweetness. Alright, next up we've got instants. I got one new one for you. That is going to be Zealous Persecutioner. 1 white or a black. Till end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1, and until end of turn, creatures your opponents control get -1/-1. Moving along to Sorceries. This next one's a little complicated and weird, so bear with me. Torrent of Souls, 4 colorless or a black-red. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If black was spent to cast Torrent of Souls, creatures target player controls get +2/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. If red was spent to cast Torrent of Souls, do both if black-red was spent. Don't ask me. Extract from Darkness, 3 colorless, a blue, and a black. Each player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Then put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. At least this one I get. It's expensive, but at least we can understand what the hell it does. Torrent of Souls, don't ask me. Next up we have Enchantments. I got 2 new ones for you. First on that list is Glare of Subdial. 2 colorless, a green, and a white. Tap an untapped creature you control, tap target artifact or creature. Very cool enchantment, and I can see some people abusing that in EDH. Next up is Armadillo Cloak. I love seeing this reprinted finally. 1 colorless, a green, and a white enchant creature. It is an aura. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has trample. And whenever enchanted creature deals damage, you gain that much life. Next up we have lands. The only land spoilers we've seen so far are the following. Swiftwater Cliffs. Again, taps for blue and or red, comes in the battlefield tapped, you gain 1 life. All of the battlefield tapped life gain lands are what we're going to see here. Scored Barrens. Add a white or black, comes into play tapped, you gain 1 life. We've also got Windscarred Crag. Tapping for a red or a white, comes in the battlefield, you're going to gain 1 life. It also comes into play tapped. Seeing a theme here. Tranquil Cove enters the battlefield tapped. When Tranquil Cove enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Taps for white or blue. Next on this list is going to be Thornwood Falls. Same thing for all the lands you're going to see cycling through here. So there's really no point for me to keep reading what they do. You can clearly see it on the screen. But what it does make me wonder is if we're going to actually see any dual lands or any other rare land spoils. So far, the only one we've seen was Wasteland. So I'm really curious to see what else comes out in this set. I would love to see some dual land reprints. Some Scry lands would be awesome. Shock lands would be great. Fetch lands would be amazing. Not that I don't think we'll see fetch lands. I would even say as far as Scry or Shock lands are pushing it. But you know, if they're reprinting these, there's a good chance. So we'll see. All of these lands you see are EDH staples in every EDH deck. If you're running this Killers, you're running these lands. Same with Modern and Legacy. So it is cool to see him back in Eternal Masters, especially reprinted. I love the new artwork. So very cool there, and we'll see what else we get spoiled for lands. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we have artifacts. Starting out with Worn Power Stone, coming in a 3 colorless. Worn Power Stone enters the battlefield tapped. It is an uncommon. You may tap it to add 2 dust to your mana pool. Next up, we do have Prismatic Lens. Coming in a 2 colorless for an uncommon artifact, tap it to add 1 dust to your mana pool, or pay a colorless, tap it and add 1 of any mana. We've also got Relic of Progenitus. At 1 colorless, it is an uncommon artifact. You may tap it, target player exiles a card from his or her graveyard, pay 1 colorless, and exile Relic of Progenitus, exile all cards from all graveyards, and you draw a card. Very cool to see reprinted, and I love the new artwork. Alright guys, thank you for watching episode 9 of the Eternal Masters Spoilers series. As you get more spoilers, they will be coming to you guys right here on MTG-portal. If you haven't gotten involved with mtg-portal and you haven't subscribed to our channel, I have no idea what you're waiting for. Smash that link down below, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments and suggestions on what you'd like to see on the channel and what you hope to see in this set. Also, if you haven't gotten involved in our Facebook blogs page, you should probably click that link down below and join our community on Facebook as well. There are also links to Twitter and our Patreon rewards program. If you'd like to get involved for a chance to win some booster packs and help financially support MTG-portal and what we do here, that's always appreciated. If you can't do Patreon, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and subscribe, like our content, watch our videos. It helps out more than you guys know. As always, my name is Cody. Thank you for watching episode 9 of the Eternal Masters Spoilers, and as I get more, you'll find them right here. I'll talk to you all soon again. Take care. Have a great night.